nuts since he talked about his left one.
It's nice and clean. I cleaned that one out.
Okay, he's talking about his nut again.
It's not blue.
That's not the blue flavored XL. That's the clear white flavor.
Put some of these on your nuts, make them nice and soft and smooth. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson. Just don't get blood clots from their vaccine.
Wait, are we live right now?
We are live. We are live, guys. Welcome to the show.
You might get fact checked by the fact checkers about the vaccine.
Oh God. He's spitting facts about the vaccine over here.
Where are we going to start with? One championship this past weekend.
Week. Let's talk about one championship.
Okay. First, quick shout out to Shinya Aoki, won the trilogy fight with Edward Foliang.
Great.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe we'll see him and Eddie Alvarez finish off their trilogy. I don't really know what you do with this guy at 37 years old, but I think he would really destroy Eddie Alvarez, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he would absolutely mangle Eddie. I do. I don't know what happened.
Eddie won that fight.
No, he definitely didn't win that fight. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to go to Rug.
Either way, in my opinion.
Rug is the biggest disgrace in combat sports. It's either him or Ivan Redkach. Both of them I want to curl up into a ball and throw in the garbage, and they get the lifetime ban nomination. We never want to talk about these bums again on the show.
And that's all the time we're getting, right?
He got hit and it barely touched his throat, or he got hit honestly right here on the chest, right below his throat, and he acted like he broke his larynx or some shit out.
They put him on a cart and took him out of the ring.
It was here. It was here, dude, or some shit like that. It was right below his throat. Unless I saw it wrong, but it didn't look like it was even in his throat, and it didn't even look like it was hard.
Yeah, it was disgrace.
It was honestly disappointing though, because I heard that one was pushing this guy hard. I was excited to see him. See all these pictures of him in his Senegalese traditional wrestling. I was like, all right, let's see this guy. And it was an absolute bomb. Probably the worst coming out party you could have. The worst.
Well, his nickname is Rug. What do you expect?
Came off the special bus. What do you expect? Anyway, I wonder if he's a licker or head butter. We got that.
Akre Room.
What?
What is his name? Akre Yoon or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, Akre Yoon. Okay, Akre Yoon. Okay, Ray Yoon.
Okay, so here it is, guys. Eddie Alvarez got absolutely flatlined in the first round to the point where a lot of refs would have stopped the fight. And then he survived Eddie Alvarez fashion and did really well in the second and third round. He definitely won them. But in a 10-9 scoring system, he either wins that fight or he gets a draw. I would have scored it a draw because the first one was easily a 10-8. But that's not how one scores it. So guess what? Eddie Alvarez is now 1-3 in one championship. That's just the way it is.
It wouldn't he be 1-2 because he got the one overturned?
Yeah, so 1-2, the one no contest.
Well, he'll be back. At least his fights are always entertaining.
Yeah, man, I like Eddie. I do. I hope he does well.
But in the main event, we had.
I want to say one more thing. His punch resistance is now on Amir Khan level.
Okay, relax. Not that level.
At least he bounced back.
Throwing it against a brick fucking wall level. Not that level.
Man, Eddie took some big shots and came back. I would say he has a chin.
Well, why did he keep trying to press the guy against the fence when he couldn't secure a takedown? You were doing well on your feet, man.
Yeah, I don't know. We better text the trainer.
Main event, Raniere Ritter, the middleweight champion, went up to light heavyweight to fight Ung La and Sang in a rematch and stole his belt now at light heavyweight. Took both of this man's belts in back-to-back fights inside of a calendar year. That's the most rude, disrespectful thing I've ever heard in my life. Reese, talk to you.
Yeah,
what do you think?
That's awful. What do I think?
Yeah.
Guy's a phenomenal grappler. He's very technically sound when it comes to grappling, and he's clearly very strong. He's got that wiry, long strength. He's a good grappler. I mean, For me, I prefer seeing a little bit of Yuri Prokoska break your whole face up type shit. But he's great at grappling. What can I say? He basically just was bull constricted the dude the whole fight.
Brady?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for Ungla.
It's tough, man. Like Unla, he's not young. He's 35. But here's my thing. He trains with like
Old. Not old,
he's
though.
not old. No, he's not. He trains with like Michael Chandler, like Anthony Rumble, all these savages. Why can't he defend a takedown? He couldn't stop one.
That might just show that guy's unbelievable at wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
He must be training with Kevin Holland.
A fight that I really want to see is Lovato Jr. versus Raniere de Ritter.
Yeah, be a good fight. Great fight. Be a very good grappling match.
For sure. I agree. But hasn't de Ritter beat Brandon Vera already, who's the heavyweight champion?
No. He called him out, though. He wants to go for the third title.
I thought he already beat him.
All that dude.
Angla beat him.
Oh, okay. De Ritter would kill him.
Yeah, Angla. I mean, I think Raniere would get him down and choke him out, to be honest with you.
No, Brandon Vera's significantly bigger, though. Like, to me, I just look at him and he's like way thick. Like, he's a thick dude.
But at the end of the day, he's friggin' Brandon Vera.
Okay, I like Brandon Vera, buddy.
Well, you and Brandon Vera go have yourself a date.
Hey, man,
He's
Vera's
underrated. He's
5
talented.
years old. He's like 45.
Yeah, he's old.
But let's
No
get
one's
to-
great who lost 5 rounds to Tim Sylvia. I'm sorry,
It'd
Reese.
be a good fight, though. It'd be a good fight because that dude looked pretty big, too, at light heavyweight. So it'd be a good fight.
Let's get to the PFL. What do you want to touch on here? What fights do you guys want to talk about?
I was just going to talk about the main event.
Yeah. Okay. Rory McDonald looked amazing.
Oh,
he
yeah.
fought
Destroyed Millender.
He fought Millender.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good first fight. It's not a gimme.
That's true.
It was messed up, too, because Millender's corner was right outside of the cage. He was literally looking at them as he was getting choked. It was tough, man. That's a tough way to go out.
He's kind of the face of PFL right now.
Let's be real here, though.
Millender or McDonald?
McDonald.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
It was supposed to be Pettis, but I guarantee it's Rory.
Okay, him versus Ray Cooper III is gonna be a crazy fight. I really hope they make that next.
It's a good fight, but I think Rory's just, from what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of Ray Cooper. I've seen highlights in his last fight, but Rory's just a very, very good fighter.
He's
Very all around. He doesn't really have any weaknesses. Even his chin is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to the Canadians. Too bad he's down in Sanford now training, but he's doing what he's got to do. He's getting these wins, racking them up. I hope he wins that, man. It's good seeing him back in the win column. Okay, let's go over to the UFC. I honestly only want to touch on the co and the main event. Brady, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I only seen the co in the main.
Okay, Giga Chikadze has absolutely zero personality. He's like talking to a clay pot. But, I mean, the left kick to the liver that he did. The left kick to the liver that he landed on my Cub was absolutely filthy. That thing, you only understand what kind of pain that Cub was in if you've been hit in the liver. If you haven't been, you don't understand.
Ask Brock Lesnar.
After he had like a foot of his colon taken out.
That's fun. But relax there, Brady. Relax.
What is
Giga's a problem.
Giga is a problem. I'd like to see him fight Arnold Allen next.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Nice fight.
Dude's got some skills, man. He said he's the best striker in mixed martial arts. I don't agree with that at all, but
Him versus Arnold Allen, though, does that not sound nice?
I think Arnold would beat him. He's just too technically sound all-around fighter, but I'd like to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched Arnold Allen, to be honest.
Well,
We watched the Sadiq Yusuf fight.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good fight. I wasn't really impressed with Allen, to be honest.
watch some of his other fights.
Okay, let's get on to the Czechoslovakian. Just Czech. My bad. The Czech samurai. My man Yuri Prochazka. Hold on. My bad. I gotta put the hair on. I gotta do the hair. My antenna. Got my antenna going.
For the Wi-Fi.
Penis on your head.
Yuri Prochazka has arrived, man. Shout out to Risen. Shout out to Foot Stomps. Shout out to Czech. Shout out to Samurai. Shout out to Antennas. That's my boy. Yuri is the problem, man.
Shout out to traditional martial artists, man.
I just don't see anyone in the light heavyweight division who gives this man a problem.
No.
Excuse me?
No one.
Excuse me. Polish Power?
He might get hit against the dude, but he's going to hit that man way harder. I guarantee it. And from all kinds of angles. And more.
Yuri would put Jan to sleep in the second round.
Yeah, we'll be betting on that.
I'd say that too.
We'll be betting on that. But here, listen to
If
this.
Thiago Santos put him to sleep the way he did, Yuri's way better than Thiago, no offense. And
that was a way
to sleep too.
That was a different Thiago. That Thiago was an animal. That Thiago could be a world champion. That guy was a monster. That's not Thiago now.
He couldn't be a world champion because he didn't win.
The thing is, I've never seen somebody's face just break apart that quick. He broke his nose, and I guarantee that was a broken orbital because when you see swelling like that, it was right here. He had a mouse. But then all of a sudden, the next round, it's all over his eye.
Reese, a little closer. I didn't see your eyes close enough. There we go. We got to see the orbital. There it is. There, we're good.
I've never seen someone's face break up that quickly, honestly. In boxing, all my years of watching boxing or mixed martial arts, or even kickboxing, because I watched a good amount of that too in my life. I've never seen someone break up like that quick. That was ridiculous to me.
I want to say something. Go ahead, Brady. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I want to see your boy, Thiago Santos versus Dominic Reyes next.
But Santos isn't the same, man.
Okay, but here's my thing. On this show, you understand, Brady and I, Reese as well, we've all given Dominic Reyes a hard time. He's had some corny stuff. But listen, this dude was landing left hands that would knock out a horse. Like, this guy was there to fight. He didn't quit at all. He was in the fight until he was asleep. He was in the fight until he was not in the fight. Like, he didn't quit. I got nothing but respect for Dominic Reyes now going forward, but he will never be the same fighter. That was a life-changing beating.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like he had his moments, right? He landed a good amount of solid shots, but he never at one point in the fight really looked like he had, even when he kind of stunned Prochazka and the guy recovered in like 2 seconds, those 2 times from the left hand and the up kick. He never looked like he was in control of the fight at all. He was getting basically dominated the whole fight, but he had moments. It was very weird.
For a person who's 6'5", does he not look? He seemed to look smaller for some reason. I don't know.
That's the frame of a Dominic Reyes. That's how wide his shoulders are.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
Yeah, he's pretty slim, honestly.
Oh God,
looks like he has like a size 30 waist or some shit.
Now, I would love to see him knock out Rakic. That's all I'm saying.
Who, Prochazka or Reyes?
I'd love for Yuri to beat him.
Oh, Rakic?
Yeah.
Bro, no offense to Rakic. I don't have anything against the guy. But he's not impressive to me at all. He gets absolutely battered by Prochazka, in my opinion. I'm talking like another life-changing beating. He won't be the same. I've never been impressed with a guy. He barely beat a dude who didn't even have knees, okay? He's getting destroyed if he fights Prochazka. We don't even need to see that first. Let's see him fight the winner of Blachowicz Teixeira, okay? Then
that's a long wait. If he wants
to fight then he could get his scalp taken too.
Okay.
It's a long wait.
Listen, how anticlimactic now is Jan Blockafish versus Glover Teixeira? Like, literally no one wants that. Nobody wants it. I don't give a shit about that fight, to be honest. I'll watch it, but.
And what if Glover wins?
Oh, then he's going to get put into retirement badly by Yuri Prochazka.
If Glover wins, that would be ridiculous.
We have 2 40-year-old men fighting for the belt.
if he wins this, if Glover wins that fight, he should retire and not defend the belt. Like, he doesn't need those problems.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't need that Prohaska problem.
That's your boy.
But
dude,
anyway,
that dude's crazy. I love the fact that he's a traditional martial artist. I love the dude is just a down-to-earth human being. Seems like a nice guy, but when he gets in there, the switch turns and it's literally I'm gonna be a buzzsaw and I'm gonna come and it's kill or be killed, and you're probably gonna be the one getting killed. That's it's amazing, and he's very talented. He throws all kinds of different types of angles, different shots. Front kicks, got a phenomenal chin, great stamina, a lot of heart, very mentally strong. Dude, he's unreal, and he's crazy explosive. Like, he couldn't be kept down. He just popped up, just exploded up, shrimp, bam, got up.
I wonder if he gets blowjobs on the top of his head.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be real. To me, the top two. I know Blachowicz has a belt, but I think if I'm gonna go by like how good they are, talent, I think the top two light heavyweights is number one in my opinion is Prohaska, because I think he's gonna win the belt, and then Vadim Nemkov. And I really think Prohaska would beat Nemkov again. I like Nemkov a lot, but I can't see if that fight was to ever come to fruition again. I can't see Nemkov beating Prohaska. I really can't.
Okay, last thing, I'm going to tie a little bow on this. Erie, if you're out there and you're living in the forest, you're watching the show, listen, the Combat Hour boys are coming to your cabin. We're going to bring you some tacos. We're going to bring you some maple syrup, some other Canadian fixings. We're going to hang out. We're going to work on the mastery. We're going to work on the mastery in the cabin in the woods with you.
Bro, that right there, this guy's not losing for a long time.
You see?
All right, let's get into the card.
I even got my gloves, man. Signed by Teddy Adams. We're working on the mastery.
Let's get into this. Michelle Waterson versus
Next.
what?
Next. Waterson versus
event.
I know it is, but I don't care about this fight, this card. I don't care about any of it.
Well, we need to break down the card.
Okay, we'll start with Rothwell versus Felipe Linz, I guess.
Felipe Linz, man, the guy was supposed to be top heavyweight champion, wasn't he?
No.
He won the PFL tournament.
So?
Came to the UFC. He was supposed to be top guy, and he got destroyed twice now. And he's probably going to get destroyed by the big hairy monkey, Ben Rothwell.
Yeah, I got nothing to add to that.
I can't really make a pick. I've never watched Linz fight.
But do you like Ben Rothwell?
He's funny as hell, yes.
After his post fights?
Is Carlos Diego Ferreira fighting Gregor Gillespie on this?
Yeah, it's a sick fight. I think it's a good card.
Wow, I didn't know there was all these fights. Yeah, I like that. I think Gregor should get it done, but that's a good fight.
Gregor's going to come back and get a win, as long as he did take a light-changing knockout, though, his last fight.
Yeah, he did, but it's been a long time, like 2 years almost.
Yeah, it took him a while.
Phil Hawes is back quick, taking a Kyle Daukaus. That's a solid fight. I hope Phil Hawes bounces back, because he didn't look great in his last fight. He got a win, but he didn't look good.
You were pretty upset with him in his last fight. He was on the show. He looked like he was training. I'm a big Phil Hans fan. The guy's going to do his proud. Phil Hans gets a unanimous decision. I love Phil Hans.
We got to talk about Bellator, too.
We'll get there.
Okay. I thought we forgot about it.
Neil Magny is taking on Jeff Neal. Honestly, I think Jeff Neal's going to knock him out.
I just don't want to see any of these fighters lose. Like, I don't want to see Neil Magny or Jeff Neal lose. But Jeff Neal should come back after his win over Stephen Thompson, and I think he should knock him out in the second round. I just don't want to see either one of them lose, because that'll be 2 fights losing in a row.
Yeah, I agree. Angela Hill versus Amanda Ribas. That's gonna be a slugfest. I think
It's a nice card.
I think Angela Hill will beat Ribas.
Really?
Yeah, Ribas just looked way too hittable against Marina Rodriguez. Way too hittable.
I don't know. I think she gets Angela Hill down, though. But Angela Hill only loses close fights lately. I think you're going to see Ariba submit her second round.
Okay. Donald Cerrone is taking on a last-minute replacement against Alex Morano. Alex coming off of a loss to Pettis. I'm honestly, I don't really care about this fight in the co-main event. I want to see Cowboy beat up what's his name, Sanchez, but this does nothing for me.
Oh, no. Show Sanchez some respect.
Sanchez will get demolished. But listen, this sucks because if Cerrone loses, that'll be 5 in a row. Technically, without the draw, it would be 6 losses in a row. Like, it sucks. What do you do with Cerrone? Like, does he get cut if he loses this fight?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course he does. But he will not lose this fight.
Really? Morano gave Pettis problems.
I don't know, man. But I thought Cerrone beat Pettis in that rematch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got Cerrone by decision.
And you got to remember, Morano's taking this on short notice. Is he even in shape? Like, we don't know these things. Cerrone's been preparing hard, and he's been pissed off about Diego Sanchez, so he's been training hard.
For sure.
Michelle Waterson, my girl, is taking on Marina Rodriguez at flyweight, which is really upsetting. It is 2 weights above her natural weight. She's really an atom weight fighter fighting a straw weight. This is tough. I'm backing Michelle Waterson all day. I'm going to back her every day, even on Sunday, if she's fighting a heavyweight, guess what? I got Michelle Waterson.
Wait, is she going up a weight class?
This is at flyweight.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Marina Rodriguez is going to put her to sleep.
Don't you come at her like that.
Marina, what does Karate Hottie have anything for Marina Rodriguez? Not strength, so she can't get her down, and she can't outstrike her.
Waterson all day. That's all I'm saying about that. Anyways, let's talk about the Bellator card, and then we will wrap this up. There's some decent fights in the undercard. You got Rafion Stotts taking on Josh Hill, Rafael Carvalho, Lorenz Larkin. That's a good fight.
Just got signed this week, and it's at middleweight.
Yeah, it's at middleweight. Yeah, Patchy Mix unfortunately isn't fighting the Irish lad, but he's still on the card. But let's get to the main event. We got Michael Page taking on Derek Anderson. That's going to be a fun fight.
I'm not going to lie. I've never seen Derek Anderson fight, but
he's a good fighter.
I love Michael Page's style. So I'm hoping he pulls that out. I might put money on it. That's it.
What is that?
What?
What are you doing?
Sorry, ignore me.
Hold on. Did you take care of yourself and put it in that? Is that what you do? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's my sock for tonight, buddy. Gotta put some lotion in there. Lotion it real nice.
Okay, but the
MVP they don't have 10-inch socks for me though.
The MVP fight is at 175-pound catch weight. You think that matters?
No, not for this fight because they're both pretty small, light welterweights. Derek Anderson's underrated though. He's been to Bellator for a long time. I don't know, man. I got Derek Anderson by unanimous decision.
He looks too hittable for me. I watched some tape on him last night. He's too hittable. I think MVP will snipe him. He's got a decent takedowns, but he's gonna be hard to close that distance. MVP should knock him out second round.
I'd like to see MVP get another good win. Like, it's actually a better win than he has besides Paul Daly. Like, the guy's fought nothing but tomato cans. He's looked great doing it, but when he's going to fight a better contender this time.
Okay, Anthony Rumble Johnson is not taking on Yoel Romero. He's taking on Jose Augusto in what is a bye to the semifinals because you can't even bet on this fight on Bodog or Betway. So, Reese, tell me how you feel.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I was so excited for Romero and Rumble Johnson. Like, I wanted to see the Soldier of God come out with his Jesus AK and just let shots go. And
that hasn't happened since 2018, my friend.
I don't know. I'm very disappointed, but never seen the guy that Johnson's fighting. Never seen him fight, but I don't know. I'm assuming he's probably going to get knocked out in the first round. To be honest.
It's a good fight for Rumble to get a feeler in because now he's going to kill this man, then he's going to coffin another man. It's good for him.
Maybe this guy's just some phenom. Who knows?
Let's be real. This was one of the most anticipated fights on the combat sports calendar, and it got stolen from us. 2021 has done dirty things. I hope Yoel Romero returns healthy and comes back and destroys the champion of this tournament because he got pulled off the tournament completely. But why didn't we get Gegard Mousasi to fill in? I keep pushing this. I'm going to let it go now.
Or Carl Albertson. You guys who just watch UFC, I'm telling you right now, Carl Albrechtsen would destroy a lot of the guys in the top 10 in the UFC, in my opinion. This guy's really good light heavyweight.
I don't know who loves who more. I don't know if Reese loves Romero more or you love Masasi more, but you guys got your little pride festival going on there. It's all good.
You got a man's name tatted on your arm, bud.
That is true. You got me there.
Okay.
Yours is going right here.
Okay, stop.
What?
Good friend of the show, Juan Archuleta, the champ, is defending his belt against Sergio Pettis. We lost all viewership. Okay, Juan Archuleta should win a decision against Pettis, but it's a good fight. That's a very good fight.
I haven't seen Pettis fight for a long time, to be honest. I think the last time I saw him fight, I think he was in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And I don't think I was really that impressed with him. But I'm going to keep it real. I've never watched Juan Archuleta fight. I've seen, like, a highlight of him knocking him out.
What do you think, Brady?
I don't even think he'll go 5 rounds. If you don't want Archuleta, hasn't even been finishing people. I think he's too big.
Yeah.
I just think it's not competitive. I think he destroys him second round. Ric Flair style. Puts him in a figure 4 leg lock, goes, woo!
Okay. So Juan wins this fight. Do we want to see him fight Magomedov, or do we want to see him fight Kyoji Horiguchi?
I'd rather see him fight Stone Cold Steve Austin on Monday Night Raw.
I'd rather see him fight Horiguchi because them and Risen do cross promotions, right?
Yeah.
I would like to see him fight Horiguchi, but I also like to see him fight Magomedov, who got gifted a decision against Petr Yan.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about that? He's going to leave it at that.
I'm just going to leave it at Petr Yan would probably scalp everybody in that division.
This might be the weirdest.
And you already got scalped.
This might be the weirdest 2 episodes we've ever done.
We're just going to wrap it up with real quick. I think in the main event of the PFL on Thursday night, Fabricio Verdum is going to get knocked out by some Brazilian up-and-coming 6'8" physical specimen. He's a 2-1 underdog, so bet on the dude that's going to put Verdum to sleep, end his career.
But seriously, in all seriously, who wins in a street fight, Verdum or Ric Flair?
All right, we're out.
Verdum.